FilmFest this year, it's actually our 7th time, and we're quite excited because this year we have about 14 films, 14 really interesting films in the course of one weekend, 16 and 17 of October. And of course, the main highlight is our 3 new documentaries which Komas has helped produced. One of it is called Pilih. It's by Lu Q Lin, and it's about student democracy.
Pilih apa ya?
Ingat, calon-calon tidak boleh menyentuh isu-isu yang menjejaskan imej universiti.
Mahasiswa ada sebuah kesatuan mahasiswa, Students Union, yang betul-betul bebas, independen, demokratik.
Saya lihat mengapa ada satu diskriminasi terhadap mahasiswa, di mana mahasiswa tidak...
The filmmaker herself was a student leader, and she got herself involved in student election. And I think in this film, she's actually sharing her experience. The second film it's called Kisah Tauke Mancis dan Minyak Tumpah. You know, so it's about, I think, managing extremism in Malaysia. Yeah, it takes on a case that was actually quite hot and, I mean, I won't say it's sensitive, but yes, it's sensitive. It's about the temple relocation that there was the issue in Shah Alam, and I think this was the issue that the filmmakers, both their names are Sheridan Mahavira and Siti Nurbaya, and I think they were both they had a personal interest in that issue. And I think through the film, they kind of like got the answers themselves, you know, because when you see things that's reported in the mainstream newspaper, you generally don't get the whole picture, and because it's sensitive, you know, it gets even worse. So I guess through this film, the process themselves, they kind of realized, okay, I think this is the issue.
Di manakah kiblat kamu? Wahai YD yang bertopeng menjadi syaitan!
Kalau dikira sekarang minyak dah tumpah, dah tunggu percikan api untuk terbakar.
Saya malu lah. Kenapa kita buat satu benda yang sensitif lah.
Pada kami keterlaluan.
Walau darah mengalir, kami tetap pertahankan Seksyen 23.
Itulah kita bagi perancangan ni telah melakukan kesilapan.
And the third one is called Hak Dinafikan. And this one is also, I think, it's quite a landmark film, if I must say. It's done by Abri Chupil and Shafi Idris. Both of them actually have been involved in the grassroots movement of the indigenous people in Malaysia.
Sepatutnya pihak kerajaan dia mengiktiraf hak-hak orang asli, bukannya dasar pemilikan tanah.
Lima kita sudah sampai!
Walaupun masih hidup pun orang kata memang kita tahan sini juga.
Usually it's other people telling their stories. This time they decided to do their own, and it makes a lot of difference, I must say. When I see the film, the content is so much more deeper than what, say, a film that maybe an outsider or, you know, someone else would do. And it's also so meaningful because of it is their first film, and they interviewed like people, orang aslis from, I think, the whole of Malaysia, you know. They went to Perak, they went north, they went to the south, you know. So you get like interviews from the Arang Kampung, whom has never appeared in front of the camera before. So yeah, it's just a film about their history. So I would say that these 3 films are really following our theme, which is Dare to Document, you know. This year, you just went with the theme, you know, just do stories that are not out there, which some people might think, you know, are sensitive or even, but just dare do it, you know. So they kind of heeded the call. Because of the building popularity of the FilmFest and us garnering more attention, it's also brought attention to, I think, the authorities, especially the Censorship Board of Malaysia, and they have officially told us to kind of send our films in for censorship. And we have discussed this within our organisation, and I think the overwhelming decision is that we, based on the principle of freedom of expression, we feel that we choose not to send our films because it is a closed door private screening, which is also under the protection and / naungan of the Selangor government. So we hope they will respect our process and our freedom. For the past few years, our home has been the Central Annex, and a lot of people are familiar with that place. But this year, because we are partnering with the Selangor government, they have offered us another place, which is also quite central. It is Menara PKNS in Petaling Jaya. And for those who are not familiar, you can just look for the overhead bridge, and it's just there near the PJ Estate area. Okay, and if you want to book, and if you're interested to come for any of the screenings, go to our website, filmfest.komas.org. You can just book your tickets online, bring that ticket there, and we'll chop it, and that will gain you entry into the thing. And it's all free. Yeah, and there'll be booths outside from different NGOs and crafts and stuff. So just make it a family or friend outing, So yeah, hope to see everybody there.